So Willie, a fantastic 2-1 victory, a little bit nervy in stoppage time there, but aside from that, some fantastic game management and performance from the team.
Yeah, I think the whole thing around here is learning different aspects, and I mean at the end of the day, learning to be up, learning to be first or second in the league. What's that like? What's it feel like? You know, now we're gonna have to go and defend being first place in the division, and that's different.
Yeah, joint top, such a turnaround, 4 games unbeaten now as well. Just talk a little bit about how this team's responded to that Lane United game where it looked like a group of players that had never met each other before, never mind trained together, and they've turned it around so much in the last 4 games.
Yeah, well, they actually hadn't met each other, some of them. I'll tell you what, the difference is when you all of a sudden come from a place of believing you're great to all of a sudden knowing that you got to work for it. So everybody from coaches to management down to the players decided to pull their socks up and go, okay, we've got to do something. You know, have a plan, stick with it, believe in it. And I think the guys have really done a great job of coming into work, like actually work every single session. You know, 24 guys that are fit right now. Everybody chomping at the bit to play, and it's showing. So, you know, competition is massive. Last year we didn't have that. This year we have it in every position.
Well, talk about Daniel Sino in that regard as well. Came in tonight, got the start with Silsman not able to start right away. That's what you want from guys, to come in, take an opportunity like that. Yep. 2 goals, but overall it was a fantastic performance. Even seen some defensive play for him.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've told every guy, like, if you don't do it both ways, you have no chance of winning in this league. This is a league where you have to learn how to win, and that starts with defending and then taking your chances. And he took his chances and he took his moments, and he did really, really well. I mean, I thought he was fantastic in personal possession. Didn't lose the ball hardly any times. Really used his body well. That's what you need to get to the next level in this sport, is to not lose the ball. So, you know, he got his just rewards as well.
And defensively, if we ignore the stoppage time, defensively though, the team, they were closing down Calgary so much. Calgary seemed to be wanting to cut the ball back constantly to the edge of the box, and your guys just shut them down time and time again. Must be so pleasing.
Yeah, well, and you know, we spent time. I mean, we had Demerit out to give us little, you know, tips. We put a whole, you know, team together to look at it. We've had the guys reflect, and I think, you know, generally speaking, I think as Canadian soccer players and soccer coaches, we're going to have to do it as a group. And for the most part, they stuck with it. There's certainly a few moments there, but you know, learning to do all this is about taking the soft moments in your 90 minutes and still surviving it. And I think the guys did a fantastic job. I mean, really, Connor Guillerme was absolutely a monster today, and really becoming a leader and learning what that's like. And I think it's, you know, fantastic to see.
And just last thing before I let you go out the rain here, another big game coming up on Sunday. Highlanders come in. If you win that, you've won your first Juan de Fuca plate. What does that mean to the club? I know some folk will think, oh, it's just a supporters trophy, but the players want to win it. It means a lot to the supporters in the club.
I mean, I'll talk personally. You know, anytime there's a trophy on the line, anytime you can be said in the same breath as the Highlanders and the Whitecaps, and it's been won on, you know, on this turf, I can't wait for it. I mean, we have probably 11 fresh bodies coming in that are hungry, that saw what we did today and want to match that effort. For me, if we can, you know, pick that up, I think it would just be such a feather in the cap of a tiny little club that said, let's go do this.
That's great. Thanks so much, Willie, and we'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.